From banned hospitals to brazen looting, Kenya is spiraling into a state of orchestrated anarchy. That is what the paper is saying. I just want your views briefly because I want us to move on to another topic. A lot of things are plaguing the country right now. Very briefly, in a minute or less.
Thank you very much, but just be fair to me because the others didn't take a minute.
Okay, you have
one, the problem that we have in this country is that there are issues, of course, being raised by young people. And of course, they have a right to demonstrate. But as they do these demonstrations, sometimes there's infiltration by criminals. And because we must look at this thing from all the angles. One, we are not going to take away the right of Kenyans to demonstrate and picket as provided in Article 37 of our Constitution. Number two, we must not allow criminals to infiltrate, lawful and peaceful demos. So then, how are we going to go about that? For me, if you ask me, the state is failing us. Because if I want to practice my right of a demonstration, but then there are criminals who are coming to infiltrate me and my co-demonstration, the government, through the police, should be able to differentiate and to separate those that are demonstrating peaceably and unarmed and the criminals, and take action against criminals. So for me, it is a state that has failed Kenyans by not taking action against criminals within demos, because demos are going to be there. The other thing that must be said is that, especially the young people, have valid grievances. Are we making any effort at addressing these grievances? Because we cannot just lament. And what broke my heart last week was to see the president lamenting together with, like all of us. You know, the president, who is head of government, is supposed to be providing solutions. His government is supposed to have protected life and property of Kenyans. The killings that continue happening of innocent Kenyans. Because, mark you, I have not seen any of the looters, the criminals being shot. All the accounts that have been reported are accounts of innocent people that have been killed by the police. They have not killed anybody trying to break the law. And that is why those of us on the side of the opposition, in quotes, are saying that these goons are sponsored by government because only innocent people have been killed. No goon or any criminal has been killed. And so this is something that must be addressed. And, you know, we must also tell CS Murkomen. They may want to, to interfere with everything. They may want to give directions to everybody. But please, they must let our courts to continue enjoying their freedom. And to remind Murkomen, who is a lawyer, that any Kenyan charged in a court of law, there is that principle of not guilty until proved guilty. So his sentiments yesterday were sentiments that, coming from somebody who was assuming that those that were given that lenient bail terms were guilty already. Murkomen must remember that anybody charged in a court of law is not guilty until proved guilty. So you cannot say that the bail terms were very lenient. They are not criminals already. They must be proved after the process must prove them guilty. So let them not interfere with the courts. And finally, I think we are concerned about discrimination in application of the law. And I say that because there are some young men and women who are officials of DCP who have been charged under the Kenya Anti-Terrorism Act because of purportedly having, torched down a Kikuyu police station, while there are people, youths, who torched down Mawego police station, and none of them has been prosecuted under the Anti-Terrorism Act. So the law must be seen to be applied evenly. You cannot prosecute some people from a particular maybe region under very harsh, very harsh conditions, while being, discriminating against. While being very soft on some other people if the anti-terrorism acts have been committed. So what we are saying is, let the grievances being raised be addressed. I mean, let us apply the law evenly. Let the government protect life and property.
Okay.
And let us not lament, let us provide solutions.
Well, thank you, Senator Joe Nyutu, for that.